We wanted to talk about some policy changes. Can you guys hear me fine here? We wanted to talk about some policy changes. I want everyone to, I'm going to talk more to here and here, okay? You guys have to forgive me because I'm real emotional after watching this video. After watching the video, I just sat there on my couch and just literally just teared and cried. Tears were just coming down my face. And it's just, it's uncalled for. But this is the reality that we live in every day. This is our reality. And people of color have gone through this in a most heinous way possible. And it's done. It's time. It's over. We should, myself could go for Terence. I could look like Terence. He was parked in the middle, broken down. And TPD didn't even have the gumption enough to assist help. So through our testing and through our trials, we have found out some information that you media may want to find out. We also found out that the officer who was involved, her name is Betty Shelby. Betty Shelby was a trained EMS, is a trained EMS basic. This is the report here. She's trained. She did not render aid at all. She also has a trauma bag issued in her trunk. They let him lay there 2+ minutes. She did not even render aid at all. We also heard the police officers and the cop. Also, her husband was in the helicopter, guys. And we did not hear, we heard, oh, he looks like a bad dude. Preconceived notions. All of this is preconceived notions, as if African Americans, all of the stuff that we've gone through, we still can't break down in the middle of the street. This is the part that's pissing me off, because we as a people deserve better. It's time out for us to sit down and keep talking and all those different things. It's time out for that. I understand that everyone wants to hold their political correct positions, but not today. Not today and not ever. In the future, we have seen what happened with the Harris family. We have seen what happened with DeAndre Starks. We have seen what happened with Jeremy Lakes. We have seen what happened countless times over and over and over again that we've seen here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We don't need to leave here in order to have our own Trayvon Martin or Mike Brown experience. It's here, right here. So what we need from our local officials and also for our chief of police is to understand you cannot have a person who lives in Kellyville who has less than 1% African American to police the area that has a predominantly African American citizenship. That doesn't make sense at all. If you look at that video, not one person of color was there. Not one person of color. This is not target practice, this is real life. And it's something that we don't need to play with words. We don't need to speak, and we don't need to say, please calm down, because at this point in time, everybody is uneasy. Everybody is like this. White, black, green, yellow. Because guess what? This could have been me, this could have been your son, this could have been something else. So instead of our elected officials, people who look like me, saying, calm down, saying this, that, we don't need that now. We need accountability, we need transparency, and we need it today. Right now, we need for them to arrest Betty Shelby. Right now. Not tomorrow, not the next day, but right now. We don't need to wait another day for this to go on and let us run. She gets a vacation. A paid vacation. She's paid and she has a vacation. And another thing we need is for the district attorney to recuse himself. We have already said this in the past, that you cannot police yourself. There is a conflict of interest for the district attorney that is investigating cases related to the police department. They need for Scott Pruitt, the Attorney General, to assign a special prosecutor to come in and investigate this case. This case should not be handled by the local Tulsa County District Attorney Office. And I understand what the DA has said today, and unfortunately, because of that relationship, we don't trust that. We just don't trust that. Don't give me what we did with Eric Harris, because if you want to know the truth to be known, the truth is that you were not going to charge Eric Harris, the killer Bob Bates in the beginning. We had to put pressure on you in order for you to charge Bob Bates. So if you're going to tell the truth, tell the whole truth. Don't just spice around the things that make you look good. So do us a favor as Tulsa County citizens, as taxpayers. Please recuse yourself and have the state attorney DA to come in and assign a DA to investigate this claim. And Tulsa Police Department, you need to arrest her immediately. Immediately. We don't need to play any longer. You just need to arrest her. All right, guys, I'm going to come back, but we have some other speakers. I'm going to bring in Drew Diamond. He's the former chief of police. And I believe that he's going to speak in reference to community policing. Community policing is very important. I mentioned that you have a person who lives in Kellyville who is patrolling the streets of Tulsa City. I mentioned that this person, I did not mention this, she also is a product of Stanley Glantz. This is Stanley Glantz's product. This is protege. This comes out, she is a former deputy. So let's put it all out there on paper.